what I do.
I did vote for Trump.
So let me get this straight. If I vote for a party that can't define what a woman is, I'm no longer ridiculous or crazy. If I vote for a party that wants boys in my daughter's sports and restrooms, I'm no longer ridiculous or crazy. If I vote for a party that thinks they can pander to me using kente cloths and hot sauce, I'm no longer crazy. If I vote for a party that has done nothing but destroy my community for the last 60 years and open the borders in order to replace my vote and destroy my community further, I'm no longer crazy. If I vote for the party that wanted to keep me from voting, wanted to keep Jim Crow, wanted to keep slavery, the party of the Klan, I'm no longer crazy. And I'm no longer crazy or ridiculous if I vote for the candidate who's been in the office as vice president for the last 3.5 years and admitted to having a large part in pushing the harmful policies that have hurt my country, who can't answer basic questions and is quite possibly the worst candidate in American history, says she's going to bring change while at the same time admitting there's nothing she'd change about the last 3.5 years and made us the laughing stock of the world. And you think I'm the crazy one. I think it's crazy you think I should vote for a candidate based on skin color rather than how their policies will affect my life. It's pretty sick.
We've got to...
Damn, you just smoked up, boy. This is what black men are talking about. Somebody type black men winning in the chat room. So here's the thing, the evolution of feminism from second wave, because I gotta explain, and I want to explain, I feel compelled to explain to you all why black men are turning to the conservative party, or why they're voting conservative value. Because remember, the conservative party, they full of racists. That's what they tell you. They a bunch of racists over there. So what is it? How dare they? Right? Somebody said, how dare you all vote for a bunch of racists? How dare? That's what they said. They can't understand. We was able to scare them. We were just telling them Donald Trump is the threat to the world. You know what I'm saying? This man damn near 80 years old. How much? I mean, let's just keep it one. He's gonna stay in office forever. You know he's 80. You know that, right? I'm just doing the numbers here. He like 80, and I know he get around real good. I don't know how that dude stays up and does all those broadcasts at night like that. 80 years old. But bottom line is we just need him to go ahead and do what he got to do before he ease on up out of here. But what I'm saying is clearly the man's not going to be in power forever because the man is 80 years old almost. All right. Nevertheless, it's important for me to try to help you all understand. So the evolution of feminism from second wave through the third and the fourth wave has had a profound impact on societal structures. While early feminist movements, they sought equality and justice for women. In recent decades, feminism is increasingly been associated with anti-male rhetoric. You got women saying, unalive all the men. You see what I'm saying? You got them saying, we don't need men. We built this country. And see, this narrative has reached a point where many argue it's damaging the very fabric of society. Policies and ideologies stemming from these feminist waves, they've marginalized men and questioned the value of traditional masculine roles. Feminists, these, or should I say the extremists in particular, push the idea that men should be held accountable for historical injustices against women, demanding not only equality, but compensation for perceived transgressions throughout history. And this has led to a culture where men are demonized simply for existing within traditional gender roles. Somebody typed man spreading. Y'all remember when they outlawed men sitting with their legs open on the bus? This is how bad it was back in 2015 when you had the rise of the Manosphere and the Black Manosphere. This is the direction they were. They were trying to shame men for not wanting to date big girls. Just think about that. Just think, this was horrible. But anyway, as a result, men, particularly black men, shout out to Mr. Wright, shout out to everybody who contributed to the CashApp, man. I'm gonna give y'all some love in it. But black men, we've grown increasingly delusioned and disengaged from society's major institutions, church, university, politics, education, even the family unit. That's why you only have 46% of black men who aren't married and don't have children. Shout out to Ivy Dreams. Always good to see you in here, my little AKA Star Rock. Not all the AKAs are supporting Kamala Harris. I'm just keeping, I guess y'all can kind of figure a little something out. I hear a lot of rhetoric about the so-called Divine Nine. I'm just keeping 100 with you. I call it the Great Eight because it's some of them little fraternities. I can't They just popped up. I'm older than they are. I'm like, I can't can't support your little fraternity, man. But anyway, but I'm just kidding. But anyway, bottom line is, just because you are in a fraternity or sorority does not necessarily mean you step lockstep with the policies and so on of people just because they happen to be in that fraternity or sorority. Nevertheless, somebody says, shout out to my man Slim Shady. He said, I'm an iota. Man, I feel bad for you, man. That's terrible, little UPS fraternity. Praise God. Let me leave you alone, man. I thought y'all was a band fraternity when I first when you flew that. Let me stop. Let me cut it out. Anyway, so let me get back to what I'm saying. So bottom line is, men are falling away from these institutions. You know, and these are the same institutions that men built and maintained. These institutions now feel and we feel pushed out and unappreciated, and that's why you have this withdrawal. Okay, and these vital roles. When you got men withdrawn from the vital roles that they participate in maintaining these institutions and building these institutions, what's going to happen is you're going to have a larger societal collapse. When men who are responsible for maintaining the very foundations of a nation stop participating, the consequences are dire. The nation itself begins to crumble. This collapse is most visible and seen in the Black community right now, where men have been systematically emasculated, removed from leadership in the family, pushed to the margins of society. And it's been done over the past 60 years under Democrat policies. We always harken back to slavery. It's been the past 60 years. Kevin used to harping on this all the time. We were the most married group of people fresh out of slavery all the way up into 1955 until these Democratic policies kicked in. They've had a devastating effect on the Black communities. It was intentional divide and conquer. We always talk about systematic racism. How about systematic neglect? How about intentionally trying to divide the Black community? That's what Democrats did. What's up? Welcome to the broadcast. This is Uncle D. People wash their ass in the tub, Kamala Harris.
You would tune in to Uncle D. D's Black Man Talk. Pull up, homie, take a seat. Don't be a shadow watcher every day. You learn something, then you earn something. And let them know and drop some money in the plate. It's getting cold, ladies, talking ratchet. There's a king here, grab your coat, zip your jacket. Keep quiet for a second, close your jaw. Attorney Spurling, this ain't pearly, know the law. Talking Constitution, pushing pins when he shooting, give him that. Masculinity, just for the record, sprinkle that. You can keep your cat, gotta cut it. Only cat he rubbing, gotta love it. I call it Molly Buddy. Gotta vote your interest, voting earns. Presidential, this is for the money that I earn. When you gon' learn, my people, that evil mixed with evil. No matter what you're doing, baby, this ain't equal. Sometimes when you're special, you get hated. The test is for the best, you're damn right, my people made it. Uncle D, Blizzard King, you been served, gotta know this. Now black men out here know we winning, gotta hold it now. Uncle D, you been served, get your notice now. Black men out here know we winning, gotta hold it now. Uncle D, you been served, get your notice now. Black men out here know we winning, gotta hold it now. Uncle D, you been served, get your notice now. Black men out here know we winning, gotta hold it now.
Hey man, I'll do what I do.
Somebody need to whip your ass.
Get up and whip him, Sweets.
Hey, don't be putting the money in my hand all rough.
Take your ass out here. You buy you a Floby and cut your own damn hair from now.